Come on, let's do it. Nothing better than kicking it with Auntie Leah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Auntie Leah is in the house. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are kicking it with Auntie Leah. Yeah, let's get it, let's do it. Come on in. Come on in now. So Auntie Leah can do a thing. Yeah, 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 yeah.
St. Cloud.
Salute, salute, salute. Welcome back to
Same
Kicking It
view.
with Auntie Leah. You guys know that we gotta wait till some
Truth.
people come in, so let's kick back and listen to the
No
music.
matter where it leads.
Salute, Mary. Thank you so much
Truth.
for becoming a member. Lee Hop in the building.
True game.
What it
True
do,
game.
baby?
Truth gang.
Truth game.
Truth gang. Truth gang. Truth gang.
We don't fold, we don't run, we don't break.
Truth gang.
Every lie getting exposed in their face.
No fear,
Everybody drop that
no
truth
silence.
gang in the
We apply
comments.
that pressure. If it's
Salute,
dark, we shine
nephew.
the light. We uncover whatever. Truth gang.
Gang. Hey, May
We
May.
don't bend.
Truth.
We
Salute.
going all the way to the end.
No matter
Everybody
where
share the live and like the
take
live.
us, we stand 10 toes down. It's the truth gang.
We want the truth.
Blue set in the
We
west
want the truth.
in the building. Hey, Lakeisha.
Nothing but the truth.
Salute, Nicole Jones.
We want the truth.
Welcome, welcome. We're just waiting on some people to come in
We
the
don't
building.
move our feelings,
Truth
we move
gang.
our facts. Paperwork, timelines, yeah, we double check that. If it don't add up, then we questioning it. If it's hidden in the dark, we addressing it. They want silence, they want fear, they want control. They want narratives pushed that we don't expose, but we
Come on,
build
drop
different,
the
yeah, we
truth
cut
gang
from
in the
truth. We
comments
build by
and
the
share
pressure,
the
we
live.
water down proof. We ain't running from nothing but a lie, and when we do run, we running towards the truth. No hesitation, no fear in the booth. We tasting like we breaking through.
Truth gang.
We don't fold, we don't run, we don't break.
Thank you, baby.
Every lie getting exposed in their face.
Truth gang.
We don't fold, we don't run, we don't break.
Truth gang.
Wait on a little bit more people to come in here. Hey, Matthew.
They quiet,
Gang.
no matter, but we loud for them. Candlelight tears, yeah, we cry for them. They want to check, try to settle pain. But we want truth, we want real name. Ain't no healing if the truth here.
They wanna
Ain't
check
no
to
peace
try to
if they
sell
slide
the
it.
pain.
They politics trying to twist the story, but we 10 toes, yeah, we fight for it.
Hey, Angela.
No matter where
Welcome. New member alert. New member
No
alert.
matter what it costs.
Thank you, Nicole Jones. Thank you for becoming a member, baby. Welcome to the Truth Gang family. Salute, Darlene. Hey, Kimberly. That's right. Truth Gang.
We don't fold, we don't run,
We don't fold.
break. Truth gang. Every
We don't
lie
break.
getting exposed in their face.
We don't care who told the lies. We gonna
We
expose
applying
it.
that pressure. If it's dark, we shining light. We uncover whatever.
We want the truth,
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much for being here
And
tonight
nothing.
with the Truth Gang.
but the truth.
I think I already did roll call. But we have two guests on our panel tonight. Everybody say hello, hello, hello. Wait a minute, let me get my music up. I gotta turn this music down. We have Mr. Jimmy Williams Jr. back in the house with us, and we have Miss Sheyanna back in the house. Do you guys remember the story of Jimmy Lee Williams Sr.? Hey, Miss Hot Rod, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back here tonight to maybe get an update on him. And I don't know if you guys have made any progress on the things that I have advised to do, such as trying to get independent prosecutor or the FBI involved to see if they can do anything to help you guys with the case.
Yes,
Have you guys, you have? Okay, so What happened
I
with
haven't
that?
heard. I haven't heard back, but I did reach back out to the FBI because I began
Okay.
last year. I did reach out to them.
Mhm.
And I reached out again. Um, I believe I had emailed them. Sent
Okay.
them email. No, I went and filed on the website.
On the website, and you haven't heard anything back.
No, ma'am.
Well, I'm just gonna ask you to keep just stay on it. Right? Don't give up. Don't give up. Just keep going. We are here to talk about the actual medical examiner tonight, Miss Dr. Melissa Sims Stanley. She is the one that performed the autopsy on your dad, right, and grandfather.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I found out that she's had several, or probably even more than the ones that we have. Hello,
Yeah.
Ida. Ida in the building that we have actually looked. She's actually completed the autopsy for Stephen L. Johnson, Justice for Stephen L.
Yeah.
Johnson. She has
Mm-hmm.
also completed the autopsy, I believe, for Sheyanna Smith, and that
Mm-hmm.
is um, Miss
Miss.
Stapleton.
Stand.
hmm Sharon
Stapleton's daughter.
Stapleton. So we have a copy of all three of those autopsies tonight. And of course, Truth Game, after we get done speaking with the family of Jimmy Lee Williams Sr., we will, we got some footage that we need to try to break down of the Kendrick Johnson's case, but that's going to be later on in the show. So everybody just welcome our guests. We are so glad to have you guys back with us today.
Yes, ma'am.
So everybody, just welcome them back tonight. I don't know, do we need to watch a replay of the video to kind of refresh y'all memory? Salute, Theo. Salute. Nephew, you on the panel sitting in your king chair and ain't said hi to nobody. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Thank you so much. Do we need to put a one in the chat if we need to watch the replay of Jimmy Lee Williams Sr.'s video so that you guys, hey Manny, can get a refresher. And then we have some new people here with us who may not be familiar with the story.
Hey
I think,
everybody! I was sharing the live and getting everybody on point.
whatever, nephew.
You know how I do.
You've been acting up. That's what you have been doing, acting up in the
I've,
comments.
I've been
But
I've been behaving myself.
you have not. You've been setting Facebook, you done ablaze.
Not
You've
yet.
been, yeah.
It's
I
light
did.
work.
Is it like work?
It's
All I
light.
know is, sir,
Hmm.
you've been on fire. And
Hey, hey, everybody in the comments.
and listen, Yvonne, Mary, Lakeisha, I don't even know how he got off the leash. I went to sleep last night and I woke up, nephew and niece was off the leash, and all I can do is follow suit, kind of, sort of. But you know, I try to stay respectful. I try to
Hey,
stay
Meg,
respectful.
what's going
So,
on, May May?
what to do, May May? So, what we're
Meg,
going to
hey, everybody, hey.
Bruh, I know he been off the chain. We got a new member. Thank you so much, guys. We have a super chat goal. If you're able to do that, please bless the channel because we do need help. We're paying for the tools. I woke up this morning, child. I logged on to my video editor and I tried to download the footage and it wouldn't download. It said I needed prayer. I said, Lord, I thought I had pro. And then I began to pray because I couldn't get it to download. And he said, Leah, log in. I wasn't even logged in. I thought I had lost the ability to do our videos, child. I was like, oh my God. But anyway, we got back on and we was able to download some footage for you guys. And we got some interesting footage that I didn't even upload. Hey, Gabriella, welcome, baby. And Kimberly Cora, welcome, baby. I haven't even uploaded yet. We're going to talk about Jimmy Williams Sr. first. And then we're going to talk about the medical examiner. And then we're going to go from there. Shanaria, you still here?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
All right, Jimmy Jr., you still here?
I am. Yeah, I'm here. I'm
Okay.
here.
I wish I can figure out how to do this, but we're gonna move all of us to the side so we can focus on the
Video.
video. Yep. And there we are right there. Let's just get a refresher because we have some new people with us who are not familiar with his tragic story, and it is tragic to be honest with you. So let's go, guys. All right.
The story of Jimmy Lee Williams Sr. Jimmy Lee Williams Sr. was 63 years old. He was a hard-working husband, father, and grandfather, a man who spent his life doing what many good men do every single day, working, providing, and taking care of his family. On October 16, 2015, Jimmy Lee Williams Sr. went to work just like he had done for years. He was operating a tractor skidder in a wooded area in West Greene, Georgia, in Coffee County, working for a company out of Pearson, Georgia, Morris Timberland Clearing. This was not a new job for him. This was his life. Working the land, working the woods, providing for his family. That morning, before 10 a.m., he spoke with his family. He told them he was bogged down and waiting for help. He also spoke with his wife. Those would become the last words his family would ever hear from him. He said, "Here he comes. I got to go." According to his employer, someone checked on him around 10:00 a.m. and reported that Jimmy was in good health. Then, at approximately 10:39 a.m., Jimmy made a phone call to the landowner. The landowner reportedly told him, "If you need me, call me and I'll stop whatever I'm doing to come help you." That call became the last outgoing call on Jimmy's phone. His phone had no passcode on it, so the question naturally arises, if anything was deleted, who deleted it? Several hours slowly passed by. Around 3 p.m., the landowner stated that he noticed something unusual. The machine Jimmy had been operating was no longer running. He said that on a normal day, he could hear that machine running nonstop because Jimmy rarely took breaks. So the landowner decided to go check on him. When he arrived, he reportedly believed Jimmy might have been fixing something or possibly taking a nap. He called out, "Mr. Jimmy?" But there was no answer. What he found next would change everything. Jimmy Lee Williams Sr. was lying on the ground behind the right front tire of the skidder, partially pinned beneath it. The landowner later stated that Jimmy was cold to the touch. He said he checked for a pulse, but couldn't tell if it was his or Jimmy's. The landowner, also a volunteer firefighter, claimed he began CPR with one hand while calling 911 with the other. The 911 call lasted approximately 9 minutes. The call reportedly ended when the landowner received another call from the fire chief. He then stated he left the scene in order to guide fire rescue and EMS to the remote wooded location. When EMS arrived, they checked for a pulse. Jimmy Lee Williams Sr. was pronounced deceased. Fire rescue attempted to move his body, but were unable to do so. They then contacted the employer to get instructions on how to operate the machine. The landowner contacted the employer and informed him what had happened. He said the employer and his son were on their way. Soon after, the coroner and a detective arrived on the scene. Jimmy Lee Williams Sr. was pronounced dead on arrival. But here's where the story begins to raise serious questions. His body was moved before his family was ever allowed to identify him. Authorities claimed he was identified by his driver's license. His body was taken to Coffee Regional for lab work and then to the morgue. But the family was not notified first. The employer was notified before the family. It wasn't until later that evening, between 5 and 6 o'clock, that someone finally came to the family home. That was when they were told what had happened. They were told Jimmy stepped down, fell, and the machine rolled over him. But there was one major problem with that explanation. The machine was off when he was found. An autopsy was performed on October 19, 2015. Then, years later, on February 5, 2018, the Coffee County Sheriff's Office officially closed the case. The family was told it was even sent to the Supreme Court of Georgia, where it was denied twice. But over time, something else began to happen. The story started changing. What was once described as an accident eventually became something else entirely. Authorities began saying that Jimmy had a heart attack. They claimed he didn't feel anything. But when the family sought answers, they were told the files had been lost in their system. According to the department, they had nothing. When the family expressed doubt, communication suddenly stopped. The detective handling the case blocked them. The family requested an independent GBI investigation. That request was denied. Again and again, they were told the same thing. Nothing was wrong, nothing suspicious, but for the family of Jimmy Lee Williams Sr., the questions have never stopped. They deserve answers, not lost files, not changing stories, not silence, answers. Justice for Jimmy Lee Williams Sr. The fight for justice continues.
All right, guys. So, for anyone that did not know who Mr. Jimmy Lee Williams Sr. was, he was a family man, he was a provider, he's worked those machines for many years. And for them to find him like that, under not even completely rolled over, those machines are those vehicles are very, very, very heavy. But to only for it to roll enough just to cock its leg doesn't make sense, right, Jimmy?
No,
Shanaria,
no.
Nah,
you
man.
would, yeah, you would think that the vehicle would have rolled all the way over him, all the way over him.
And even if it would have rolled over his legs right there, you would have seen it would have been some blood somewhere. It would
It
have
would
bust
have.
him open. Mm-hmm.
I agree. But all you
Mm-hmm.
see, and guys, I can't show the picture because every time I show the picture, I get penalized. So I'm going to open up a new platform. Is on Kick. I hope you guys will join me on Kick. There we can explore anything we want to. We can look at all the autopsies for all the cases, show all the photos. We can collaborate. We can drop ideas. We can really research things together. Because YouTube and Facebook, they love to sensitize us and demonetize and then restrict us and all type of things. So I'm looking into the platform Kick. I hope you guys would join me in the conversation where we're able to explore the actual photos, and we can get together and look and see it look and see and go through all of the discrepancies. So I don't know, guys. How's it been since the last show? Have you guys made any progress on your attempt to try to get your grandfather and father's case reopened, or is it still hard stops
Still hard stop.
everywhere you turn, huh?
Everywhere you turn, they don't want to open it because they know what they did.
Because they know what they did. Yeah. And just to
Mm-hmm.
give you guys a backstory, Jimmy, just do a brief recap of what happened to you the night before. So, because we have new people in our audience that are not
Mm-hmm.
familiar with your story that led up to the death, the unaliving of your father.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you could, that would be great for the
Yes, I
audience.
will. Well, the night before my dad got killed, I went to a friend's house named Chad Tanner. Well, I thought he was my friend. I
Hmm.
went to his house and it was him, his new wife, his ex-wife, and her husband. They was all out there, and that seemed strange to me because they wanted to kill each other the
Hmm.
week before, just and so when I got out there, they was all there, and it was it was football season. It was kind of cold. We was all around the fire pit, and
Hmm.
so we just sitting there, just talking, and I was just
Hmm.
sitting there, and it was all strange because they was all out there together, and
Hmm.
so the question come up about who was playing the football game or whatever, and the girl Tiffany, she
Hmm.
said he's dead already. He just don't know it.
Wow.
So I didn't say nothing the first time, and right then, Chad's wife, Patience, at that
Hmm.
time, she was like, she gave Chad a drink, and she was like, Chad said, Jimmy, taste this right here. And something in
Hmm.
my head told me, no, don't drink that.
Right.
So when I put it to my lips, I just let it run down my lips. I never swallowed anything.
Hmm.
And so I gave it back to Chad. And he gave it to Patience. She threw the whole cup in the fire.
Wow.
And that was like, that was weird to me. Like, why she did that?
Right.
And the conversation come up about, how important a kid's dad to him is and everything. And Tiffany said again, it don't matter. He's already dead. So I asked her, I said, who you talking about, Tiffany? And she said, uh, nobody, nothing. And at that point in time, a strange feeling came over me. It was so strange. It just told me to leave from out there. So I had a little flip phone, and you could push the down volume button on it 5 times, and it would ring like somebody was calling you.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did that, and I told Chad, I said, I'm gonna go meet somebody down the road. I'll be back. And he
Right.
was like, No, you ain't coming back. I said, Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
bro, I'll be back. He said, No, no, you ain't coming back. I
Mm-hmm.
said, I'll be back. So as I was leaving, something in my head was like, Man, something's wrong, something's wrong.
Right.
So as I was leaving from out there, I'm getting on the straightaway, going out, and I see a car turn from the Douglas Highway
Mm-hmm.
and turn down. And when I passed the car, it said Coffee County Sheriff. And
Wow.
I'm thinking in my head, what's a Coffee County Sheriff doing out here in
Mm-hmm.
Axon, Georgia, unless he live out here. But where I was at, didn't no cop live out there. He turned around and hit the blue lights
Mm-hmm.
and said, I didn't have no tag, insurance, or license. So I pushed the gas.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I got to where close to where we stayed, it was a caution light right there. So I'm thinking when I get there, I'm running from the law. I'm thinking that it's gonna be a roadblock there and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So when I get there, I still wasn't no roadblock there. So I go on across the road, and the car it spin around in the highway and shoot back the other way. And
Wow.
so I go sit to the house for a few minutes, and I called my buddy in Homerville. I was like, "Look, bro, I just ran from the law. I'm finna come stay at your house tonight, and in the morning I'm gonna get up and go to work."
Mm-hmm.
So in my mind, still, I'm thinking when I get to work the next day, it's gonna be law there everywhere, waiting for me because I ran from it. So when I
Right.
get there, it still wasn't nothing there. So still
Mm-hmm.
that whole day, I'm still feeling like, dang, something wrong, something wrong. Like I could feel it, you
Right.
know. So I got off that day. It was about 4 o'clock, 4:15. So I
Mm-hmm.
got off. I'm driving my car. I'm coming to Action, and I went to a dude's house down the road named Josh Freeman, and it was me, him, and Philip Muller sitting on the porch.
Okay.
And so we just sitting there talking, and then my son's mama, her boyfriend, come down the road. He was like, Jimmy, you need to go home. I said, is my son there? So
Mm-hmm.
he didn't say nothing. I was like, well, bump you then, man. Go ahead then. Like
Right.
that. So I sat there on the porch for a few more minutes. And so I
Mm-hmm.
told her, I said, let me go down here and see what they want, like
Right.
that. So I
Mm-hmm.
got down there, my mama, my sister, my baby mama, they was all in the road. And my mama come up to the car. She said, they found Jimmy dead today in the woods. Said he was ran over by a tractor. And I said, no, no, that didn't happen like that. So
Right.
I left and went to Pearson, and I was about causing wrecks and everything, and the law never tried to stop me.
Not at all.
Not at all. They never tried to do anything, and I'm pulling, swerving in front of cars and everything. They never tried to stop me.
So what do you think
Never did.
why do you think they never tried to stop you that day when the night
Because
before?
they already knew what happened.
So you believe that they already knew what they had did allegedly
Yeah,
to your dad?
yeah, they already knew.
Shaking my head.
Yeah,
And guys, just to give you a backstory on why this happened to Jimmy Jr. is because it was a mistake, a huge mistake over them losing the people,
yeah. They
that
said
he was
I got their kids taken. Yeah.
right. And to this
Hmm.
day, they probably know who did it now, but don't
Yeah, they probably
what
know now, but it's too late now. My dad is gone. It's too late.
daddy's gone. Wow. You know, I mean, a lot of these things is just that's happening in small town Georgia or diabolical. We are gathering more and more stories on a daily basis of these
Hmm.
things happening in small town Georgia. And Georgia, if you're on the live, I need you guys to understand how important it is for you to come together and fight back. I know it's the deep south, and I know
Yeah,
there's
and that
some
means
type of
something right there, the deep south.
right,
And the,
right.
and that, and
Mhm.
that's one of the main problems when it comes to the small towns. Like I grew up in a small town, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
in
Okay.
Coffee County.
Coffee
Um,
Hmm.
County. Wow.
and I already know how they operate.
Mhm.
I was in the system at a very young age, and I know how dirty they call Coffee County crooked coffee, and they
Crooked
Hmm.
call it
coffee.
they call it crooked coffee for a reason. But I feel like when it comes to small towns, it's more important for us to come together because it's more racial in the small towns, and we don't get heard
Yep.
around worldwide because we're small towns. Like the same, if this
Mm-hmm.
same thing happened in Atlanta, the whole world would know.
Facts.
You know, so that's why I feel like as for a small towns, we need to come together at more, but it don't never be that. Everybody want to be beefing and fighting and shooting
Yeah.
each other. You know,
Right. But never a togetherness to try to get
never,
justice
never together to
on
get
any
that.
level. And when it comes to law enforcement, majority, I believe, I'm not from the South, guys, but I do believe that there is some sort of fear that has been instilled within the communities that are from long time ago of them getting away with so
Yep.
much,
Yep.
right? Crazy work.
So,
Now,
okay, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
So the reports, it's a the reported noted where it was is expected blunt force trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It also was unexplained wounds resembled taser burns.
That's what it was, Taser.
And what
Mm-hmm.
I'm and saying else that everybody probably don't feel it. The people that wasn't in on the other show when we was talking about it, um something else that was suspicious was that the machine was turned off
Exactly.
And the
in
parking brake
neutral
was engaged.
with the parking brake engaged. So
Mm-hmm.
that so if he was working and he's just having a fall off or a heart attack and fall off, the machine wouldn't have just turned itself off like that
Right.
and
And
put itself
if he
in the
fell off
parking
of
brake
it
like that. You
without
know?
somebody pushing the gas with him on
Exactly.
flat ground, it would have never rolled.
Exactly.
It would have never
Right.
rolled.
It wouldn't have stopped just because he got up under them.
Mm-mm.
Them tractors gonna run you full all the way over and keep
Yeah.
going
And they
until
tried
it
to say
runs.
it jumped in gear. If it jumped in gear, the tractor would have kept on going. It wouldn't have
Exactly.
been stopped on top of it.
Right.
Wow. Crazy work.
They never did X-rays or nothing.
No, we
It
never got
wasn't completed.
nobody X-rays or nothing. Mm-mm.
No, they didn't even want to identify crushed bones or any. All of that could have
Nothing, none of
substantiated.
that. He would
The
when
X-ray,
you
the
look at
X-ray would have showed all that.
the
Yeah.
pictures we got, when you look at him, he ain't crushed or nothing. None of that.
No, just his leg was just pinned a little bit under the tire, not even
Yeah,
all the
just a little
way
bit, yeah.
under the
Hmm.
tire.
And that was after they went and put everything back because they had to move everything.
Wow. Hmm. So what we're going to do right now is I want to allow you to see this medical examiner, Dr. Melissa Sims Stanley. She is going to be on basically on the stand on giving her testimony or her, she's being cross-examined, directly cross-examined. And I believe this is in the YSL trial that she was also connected to. So let's just take a moment and let's look at that so we can just see kind of who we're dealing with. Because this is another medical examiner that's similar to you know who, our unpopular, unfavorite Dr. Marianne Gaffney Crabb. They're
Hmm.
in the same office. She probably trained under Dr. Sim Stanley, to be honest with you, because I believe she's been there longer. She was there longer. So let's just take a look at that and we're not going to look at it all, but I want you to get familiar with who we're dealing with.
Stanley.
Say good morning.
Good morning.
Could you explain to the jurors how you are currently employed?
Currently I'm retired as of July this year.
And prior to July of this year, well, congratulations, one. And prior to July of this year, can you tell the jurors how you were employed or where?
Yes, I was an associate medical examiner with the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office.
And can you tell the jurors how long were you an associate medical examiner with the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office?
I began at Fulton County as a locum tenens or contract medical examiner in March of 2020 and was hired full-time in July of 2022.
And prior to for beginning your contract work in March of 2020 with Fulton County. Can you tell the jurors, were you employed by other medical examiners, agencies in other counties?
Yes, I was a regional medical examiner with the Georgia Bureau of Investigation from July of 2000 to December of 2019.
Now, can you tell the jurors a little bit about your educational background and training that has allowed you to work as a medical examiner for all these years?
I obtained a Bachelor of Science degree from Emory University, a medical degree from the Medical College of Georgia. I did a one-year internship in internal medicine, also at the Medical College of Georgia. I then completed an anatomic and clinical pathology residency, followed by one-year fellowship in forensic pathology at the Medical University of South Carolina.
And can you tell the jurors, in your number of years working in various medical examiners, agencies or offices, approximately how many autopsies have you performed?
Greater than 3,500.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would tender Dr. Sims Stanley as an expert in forensic pathology.
She is so qualified and may testify as an expert in that field.
So she said she's completed greater than 3,500 autopsies. But she wasn't smart enough to know that if a person passed away from blunt force trauma, that they need an x-ray. She wasn't smart enough to note in the beginning that there was something wrong with his heart. I mean, I don't understand. He wasn't smart enough to notate in Stephen L. Johnson's autopsy that he couldn't have died of drowning or passed away of drowning because his lungs were not wet. His lungs were underweight.
Autopsy never did. On neither one of them, my daddy or Stephen Johnson.
And you know what? I don't believe they were either. He wasn't smart enough to notate that on Sheyanna Smith's, this is Shannon Stapleson's daughter, that her glucose or sugar levels were elevated. Or were they low? It was one or the other. Sure, Shannon has not, no, I think they were low. They were low, I believe, but she has not confirmed with me.
Yeah.
Yep, I do believe that she wasn't smart enough to notate that. Diabolical.
Thank you, Judge. Now,
look at her sit up there looking like a
Stanley,
witch.
can you tell the jurors generally when you
long pointed nose.
some of the first steps that you take
Correct.
Before
Again, pointing and
actually
pointing.
beginning the autopsy?
Yes, every medical examiner's office has a staff of medical examiner investigators.
Rodney Bryant.
So the coroner, if it's a certain county, or law enforcement will contact the medical examiner's investigators to discuss a death. If that death falls within the jurisdiction of a medical examiner's office, then the case is accepted into that office. Cases which fall under the Georgia Death Investigation Act to be autopsied by medical examiner's offices are unnatural or unexpected deaths, unnatural being homicide, suicide, accident. However, every medical examiner's office gets a fair number of natural deaths, drug-related deaths. It's just that they may be in the unexpected category.
Okay, and can you tell the jurors, while working at the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office, was it a part of the normal procedures and practices for an autopsy to be documented with photographs?
Yes.
And as you do the procedures with the external and internal portions of the autopsy, are you having someone, I guess, take your notes of your findings and conclusions?
I take notes during the autopsy and then dictate the autopsy afterwards to be transcribed.
Okay, and are your findings and conclusions then memorialized in a report?
Yes, they are.
And is that something you did for every autopsy that you performed while working with the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Now, I want to direct your attention to March 17th of 2022. Did you have the occasion to perform an autopsy on a gentleman named Shamel Drinks?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And can you tell the jurors, as it relates to the autopsy of Mr. Drinks, were the policies and procedures that you just described completed? And I mean, were photographs taken and was a report created?
Yes.
Okay. And I want to show you what's been marked as state's exhibits.
Fair use, guys. Fair use.
Mr. Weinstein. I want to show you what's been marked as state's exhibits 126 through 161, and then state's exhibit 162, Victor Victor.
And like I said, we're not going to watch too much of this. I just wanted to let you guys get familiar. All right, Wicked Witch of the West. That's enough of us watching you.
Ain't it? God dang.
We got a problem finding who they said.
Yeah, because they're lies. They're all basically making up lies.
Yep.
So let's pull up Jimmy's, your dad's, Jimmy Senior's coroner report, because what I find something that's similar in cases that is just, I don't know, diabolical. Let me see if I can. Let me see. I think this is it. This is the coroner report of but Jimmy Senior's. Okay. His notification date was he passed away on October the 16th, 2015, correct?
Yeah.
And it happened in West Green, Georgia, Coffee County.
Yeah.
What I find interesting about this report is everything's typed up except the time pronounced. Why is that? Same inconsistencies with Bill Watson's. Yep. You got some type, you got some handwritten. Why is it the time this report looks like it was pre-typed and that the time pronounced was added later?
Yep. That what that means.
And it says the description. The descendant was lying on ground behind the front wheel of a piece of woods equipment in a tree that had fallen on the ground, was partially underground. It appeared the wheel had rolled back, pinning the descendant. He had a phone in his pocket, didn't he? So if it was the wheel that rolled back and pinned him, did he not have enough room to reach for his phone? Because
he would have had enough. The way they got it on there, he would have had enough room to reach and call somebody.
Exactly. Same thing in the Kendrick Johnson case, guys. He had a phone in his pocket. Even though there was no cell phone service, you can call 911 with just Wi-Fi. But the phones are still in their pocket.
You don't even got to have Wi-Fi to do that. Call 911. You don't got to have Wi-Fi.
No attempt to call 911 and say that he's pent under this vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Phones in the pocket, untouched. And then what else I found odd about this is how late the coroner was called. What is it with Georgia? Because see, Georgia law says that the coroner has to be called right away, right?
Immediately.
They knew he was deceased when they got on the scene.
Yeah, they already knew. Yeah.
And it looked to me that he had already started to swell.
Mm-hmm.
just by looking at, his hands. So you knew that Jimmy Sr. Had no life. So
Mm-hmm.
tell me why the EMS was called at 3:40 p.m. They arrived at 3:43 p.m. But the deputy coroner, wasn't dispatched until it looks like 4:56 p.m.
Because
Why?
they had to try to get the story together. What they were gonna say happened.
And I heard you guys say, Shanaria, you can join the conversation, baby girl.
Yes, ma'am. I'm still here.
Okay. If I'm hearing you guys right from the last live we did, they restaged the scene.
Yeah, yeah. They had to take everything and put it back, and they restaged it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So again, why are they doing that? Just like they did in KJ's
Yeah, because they
case.
know what they did.
So if they know that the law says call the coroner immediately, why do they keep getting away with hours later?
That itself should be a guaranteed mandatory lawsuit.
Does that even make sense, guys?
Especially when it's on paper.
Right.
And
That
then
doesn't make
with the
Go ahead.
medical examiner, her license being suspended, and she supposedly did my daddy's autopsy. He
Mm-hmm.
didn't. He never went to Macon. They just kept him over there in Douglas, and I can 90% believe that right there. They never took him to Macon. He didn't go up there. He
Right.
didn't. They kept him over there in Douglas.
I can believe that because we're still trying to figure out how KJ went from Macon to Valdosta in an hour.
He didn't. Ain't no way he did that. So that should tell you
Right.
right there, he never went.
And we still trying to figure out how Stephen L. Johnson was able to break away from the police, escape basically with handcuffs
Handcuffs
With
and
handcuffs on.
shackles,
Yeah.
and shackles.
Mm-hmm. Ain't
and
no
go
way he
jump in the
did
river.
that. They all know. They all know what happened.
Salute, salute. Thank you so much, Barbara J, for always blessing the channel. Every little bit hurts. Because I would hate that I can't make no videos. Anyway, back to this. But yeah, it's just crazy. And then we're expected to just believe it and just take it. And then the upper authorities are scared to even touch it. It's crazy. And then we're finding out that, yeah, most of it has to do with colored people. But then you have
That's true.
Sheyanna, who's just a
Mhm.
poor, a Caucasian young lady, right? Who was
Yeah.
also treated in the same manner.
Yeah.
So do they in Georgia, in small town Georgia, do they like connect racism
They say
together?
that time West Green is big on Aryan Brotherhood, if you know what that is.
I do.
They say
I
that
do.
time West Green is real big on that.
I feel like all the small towns is really based on racism a lot.
Yeah. But I was about to say, do they equate African American population to
No, West Green
poor?
is 90% white.
Right. What I was going to say, to poor white Americans, do they like equalize that in small town Georgia? Is it like
Yeah.
equals what I'm saying?
They do, but not. I wouldn't say it's like that. It's still gonna be blacks over all of that in a way. You know that I feel like I've been feeling like that since I was young, man. Like they have the lower class whites that they go after and sprinkle them in to make it seem like yeah, we locked
Yeah.
them up too. You know what I'm saying? But it don't be
That's
it don't
the
be no
plan from the beginning.
exactly. They don't it don't be no middle or high class people that get into the system like that.
Wow.
If they do, you won't never hear about it.
Yeah, you won't hear about it.
If they just say they get stopped or DUI or get caught with some marijuana or something, they'll call one of their people, hey, well, just let them go home.
Bingo,
You'll never hear
Darlene.
about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, go ahead, nephew.
I said they'll be out that same day. Without you have to pay nothing. The sheriffs have to get them out.
So, guys, I found something in the file that I just need you guys to explain. Tell me about this $350 check. Can anybody tell me about this check? It was just in the file. I don't know if there's any significance to it. Shanaria.
What does
Um,
it say on it? What does the check say on it?
Well, I'm trying.
Um,
Miss Employer.
Oh, from
it's
Terry Moore?
Terry Moore to
Mhm.
Jimmy Williams on October the 17th. So this was after he
That was
passed
the that
away.
was my dad. That was my daddy's last check. That was the last check he got from Terry.
Okay,
I think that was the one that his Terry's son Brandon bought to our house
gotcha,
that
gotcha.
Friday. Hmm.
Now, what did the employer act like suspicious
Mm.
after him
Yeah,
passing away?
he tried to say my daddy never worked for him.
What? He
Hmm.
said your daddy never worked for him.
Yep, he said my daddy never worked for him.
The
Yep.
employer said that.
Yeah, he said that my daddy never worked for him.
So, oh my God,
That's
Yep, that's what
crazy.
he said.
that don't
But
even make sense.
that check right there, that proves everything.
Yeah. So you write free checks for people that don't work for you?
No, he knew what was going on. He just didn't
Yeah.
think it was gonna happen. He knew.
Yeah, man. That
Hmm.
don't. I don't understand. They be doing stuff and be right there in front of our face, and they just think we supposed to be blind.
Yep, yep.
And another
Hmm.
thing, I'm sorry to cut you. I'm looking at the autopsy photos. Man, I wish we was on Kick. I'm gonna build that platform.
Yeah,
Why does he have? So if he was, if the wheel was caught pin his leg under
yeah,
the right side of his body, right?
yeah.
Where did he get these like skin slippage and stuff on the left side of his chest?
Mm-hmm.
Tasers, tasers.
Taser.
Yeah. And
The
if you
auntie
look at
just
them pictures, hey, if you look at them pictures, if he still got clothes on where they cut at, if you'll zoom in on them clothes, you can see where they try to cut the tase marks out of the clothes. That's
auntie
why his
gonna
clothes were put down like that.
auntie gonna
If you
take
can
one for
zoom
the
in on the
team
pictures
again.
right there, you can see it.
I'll take one for the team again, y'all.
Yeah, you know what they're gonna do with this video.
Yeah, it's all
Hmm.
it's demonetized already, like they do them all. But this is what
Hmm.
how he is. And let's just take a look. You see this on this side of the body, where his arm has the skin slippage and burning
Hmm.
and looks like burns from the vehicle or whatever. It's also on the left at the upper chest, right by his breast. You guys see that?
Hmm.
Why is that?
But see, like from him being, they said he was up under that tire, the
Hmm.
motor and everything up away from him, so it couldn't have been nothing burnt him.
Right. And then it looks like there's a something tied around his wrist.
What
What
is
is?
that? Is that some AirPods too?
I don't know what that is.
Like
Hold
some
on.
like some string or some
It was a
headphones or
zip
something.
tie. I think it had like the little with his
Why is he zip
information and
tied?
stuff on it. That zip tie on his wrist.
Oh,
It
that's
Why,
had
zip tie?
why
his
they zip
name.
tied?
It has a name tag
Don't
on
they
it.
put that on the foot? Toe tag?
So I'm saying they shouldn't have been zip tied though.
I ain't never seen a zip tie. I seen
No,
them.
it's supposed to
Like
be
the
like
tag
when
part.
you go
The
to the
tag
hospital
part
and
be
get
zip
one of
tie
them
on the
things.
toe.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, guys.
Hmm. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Let's see.
But see, he in that picture he got on about 3 shirts. They got all of them cut.
They cut him. What was they trying to do?
Mm.
Resuscitation? Well, I remember.
No, they was trying to cut the tase marks out of them.
Mm,
Like I said, if you zoom in on them pictures, you'll see.
I
You can
can't.
see it.
Yeah, I'm not able to zoom.
I'll be back. I'm about to screenshot and zoom in on.
Yeah, I'm not able to zoom.
See.
I will actually have to download the photo,
I see,
save
I
it.
see it.
Let me see. Let me see. Download the
If you
photo.
can't, I can probably send you the pictures on Messenger, and you can zoom in on Messenger.
They literally the spot right there, right there on his where he laying down, so that'll be his left side of his chest.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You could tell that they cut his clothes right there where that spot is. So I see
Right
what
there where
I
that
see what
spot
he's
at. Yeah.
saying. Hmm.
Okay, so I can
Hmm.
do it this way, guys. I'm gonna have to probably delete this live. They're gonna really get me. But I'm gonna get. We just gotta whatever. I'm gonna get a different platform, and you guys gonna have to meet me there so we can really blow up and explore. But this is the best that I can do. Let me see if it'll even allow me to. Yeah, it won't. I can't even go like any farther with this. So we'll just remove that one. But I'm gonna sign, like I said, I will sign up for Kick so that we can get on that platform and we'll go from there. Oh, wait a minute. What happened to my share screen? What happened to?
I've been looking into this case though.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So right here is his feet, the bottom half of his body, of course, and again where his leg is kind of. Which one is it?
It's the right leg that was bent.
Yeah, and the other one. Why does it look kind of bent as well? Was he bow-legged?
No.
Mm.
Do you see that both legs look kind of?
I think it's the way they got his leg position. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't both.
Okay.
And then you look at the picture, how they got him up on the top. How
Mm,
that top, it wasn't gonna push that leg on top of the other leg the way it was sitting.
right, right. And then how you get grass on top of him? That's weird.
Yeah,
So
on
that
top
root
of his
right there.
hand. And you look at it, they say he fell off. His hat was beside him. If he fell off the tractor, his hat would have been behind him.
So he fell off the tractor, rolled up
That's
under the
what they
wheel.
say. That's what they say, yeah. And his hat was right beside him.
So that root right there on the right side of his leg. That's where they say the tire.
Yeah, they say the tire did that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
How?
So why he
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
what
no top?
they try to say that's what happened to his clothes.
So why is no skin
Tire marks.
skin mark
Man,
it's nothing right there. It's regular and then root right there on his pants like that.
hmm,
Right.
yep.
Let's go to the next one. All right. They really tore up his pants.
Yeah,
That tire did
yeah,
not
you
do
see
that.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That tire did not
Mm,
do that.
no. Mm-mm.
And again, why does he even have his shoe?
If you'll look at the picture, the
Mhm.
first picture where they put him back out there, where they got it up under there, his pants
Mhm.
ain't ripped.
Wow.
Ain't none of his clothes even cut or nothing.
Wow.
Crazy. And why do they still have his shoes on? I mean,
And you know
I
what?
don't.
Like the clothes, we never even got the clothes back either.
So they threw, but you guys got his organs was with his body, right?
I don't know.
Because you guys probably have never exhumed his body, but it's
Mm-mm, we
interesting
ne-
that he does have grass on top of him.
on top of his hands, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. Let me see. Then I guess that's just his
But
belongings.
belongings they had in his pocket.
Yeah, look at the lottery. That's I'm so sorry that but oh, it's blacked out.
Yeah, it's blacked out.
Okay.
Go back
See
to that one where they show his head, if you can.
this one right here with the head
No, go back, go back.
Go up.
Oh,
One
right
more,
right
there.
right
here.
there. You see that spot right there? I think that's a
Mm,
tase mark too, in the top of his head.
I see two little spots. To be honest
Yeah,
with you,
that's tasers. That's tasers. Yeah.
let me see
Mm-hmm.
some. Oh my God, I gotta stop
Yeah.
showing these. I'm already. I don't want them to take my channel. I'm already
Yeah.
pushing it. Yeah, I'm blowing it up, y'all. Y'all can't see it, but I do. I do see what you're talking about. Now I can't
Mm-hmm.
confirm or deny that because I really got to study photos. You know
He
what I'm
got
Yeah.
saying?
he got entirely too many marks all over just to for him just to fall. And it's not that he fell on no concrete. He fell on
Yeah.
dirt.
And you know what
So
else did I see on this? I'm sorry to cut you off, nephew.
go
Right
ahead.
side of his head, top, looks like it's a dent. Why
Yeah,
would
he
it be
had
a
a
dent?
surgery. He had a surgery hole right there.
Yeah. He had a
Okay.
Yeah.
surgery on his head. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
But yeah,
All right.
he got entirely way too many skin marks and all over his body just for him to fall in one spot, soft spot at that, and then get ran over on the legs. But he got marked all over his body.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable. I'm so sorry that you guys, first of all, have to look at this. And second of all, that your dad and your granddad had to endure this. Wow. I don't see anything on this photo. But guys, I gotta stop showing these before I get in trouble. I'm already probably in trouble, but we're gonna get a platform. Like I said, have you guys ever heard of Kick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that.
Yeah. Hmm.
It been out for, it actually been out for a while. I had one a
Yeah.
long time ago and I stopped using it.
I don't believe that that they censor this type of stuff. So I'm gonna have to sign up for that. I'm gonna have to sign up for that.
It's
And
something else.
that
It's something else that's it's connected to YouTube. I forgot what the name of it.
what do you think that is?
Um, dang, it's something that it's connected to YouTube, but it's where they don't censor anything. Like you just do it. You say what you do what you want to on it. I
Hmm.
have to get back with you on it.
Okay.
You can make your page like
Yeah, I really need to do something because I really wanted to explore these things with you guys. And
Hmm.
we should be able to choose. Like my channel is 18 and over anyway. I always select 18 and over, so I don't understand.
and yeah.
And what we're showing is for educational purposes. So I really don't fully understand why they do what they do, but they do. All right, let's see what we got. Closure report.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Patreon.
Oh, Patreon.
You gotta
Yes.
make you gotta make a Patreon connected to your YouTube and like have everybody go to the Patreon and that they don't censor nothing.
Do you want to do Patreon or do you want to do Kick?
I feel like Patreon might be easier because everybody already got to be on YouTube and Facebook and all that. But we'll look into it,
Okay.
see
So,
see what be the better option for the crowd.
okay. Because I definitely be wanting to show you guys stuff. But like I said, they do it anyway. They demonetize everything I put out anyway. So
Hmm.
that's why, again, guys, donations do help pay.
Thank
Okay,
you, Bobby
so
J. We appreciate that.
yes, I really do.
Whew.
Let me see. So it's a lot of paperwork for us to get through, nephew.
Okay, just send me some and we can talk about it and
And
research
we
on it.
what I've looked at doesn't really show a lot of discrepancy. So this investigation wasn't as sloppy
Yeah.
as the cover up, but it
Okay.
still was sloppy. When when exactly did they start saying that this was a act? They try to change the cause of death, guys, from blunt force trauma to a heart attack. Do you know how far along in
Mm,
between?
I don't actually remember, but I know when we started looking into it, they
it
started changing
was
it.
I think like somewhere around the beginning of last year when uh I had just so happened like my grandfather friends, like they would like when I would talk to them and they would like ask who I was related to and stuff like that. And I
Mhm.
mentioned my grandfather's name and they'd be like they hate that happened to him and stuff like that, or
Mhm.
that just like it didn't sound right and stuff like that. And so
Mhm.
I just happened to call the sheriff's department one day and asked like for the files and stuff, everything.
Mhm.
And the detective he had reached back out to me and had me to come in and sit down and talk with him. And
Mhm.
when I sat down and talked with him, it was the way he was acting and stuff. And
Mhm.
he gave me his business card when we got through talking. And like eventually he was like, if you need any questions, or he was like, if you need help with anything or something like that, or need answers to anything, just give me a call and I can help you the best way I can. So
Mhm.
eventually when I started doing that, he got mad and was like he didn't like being accused of a cover up and
Mhm.
stuff like that, and he eventually blocked me.
And that was one of the firefighters.
No, the detective
One of
over
the
the
oh
case.
yeah,
Detective
I
over the
remember.
case,
What was his name again? You told us about him
Jack,
Jamie
last.
Hersey.
Jamie Hersey, and
Jamie Hersey.
Jamie Hersey is the father of.
It's the stepfather of Tiffany.
which is one of the
One
guys,
of the
one of the
people that was out there where I was that night before. Yeah.
that tried to unalive Jimmy
Yeah,
Jr.
he know Jamie Hershey know all them people out there. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And I even asked him, like, when he was going over the paperwork and pictures and stuff, I was like, do you know, I mentioned the employer's name, and I was like, do you know the employer? He was like, not that I know of, but somebody like mentioned him, or he probably wouldn't know who he was. He told me
He
he
know
didn't.
who he was. That's the same thing happened with Terry Morris back in 89 or 90. A black man got killed in the woods out there, and they said a tree fell on him.
Mm-mm-mm. Tell me about that.
It was just something that was going around say that happened back in
Um, yeah,
89 or 90.
it
Another
was my
black dude got
cousin.
killed in the woods.
It was my cousin who had mentioned it. He said that it was his I believe his dad, brother, or some one of their
Mm,
uncles. He said that he had heard that his uncle was gonna get ready to leave the job or quit
mm-hmm,
working for him or something like that. And I
mm,
believe that's what he said. And he said that they said a tree fell on him.
wow. And guys, just to let you know that his toxology report was clear. It was clear.
Yeah.
So he was negative for any recreational drugs as well. So they couldn't blame it on that either. So they just came up with the heart attack thing after the
Yeah.
autopsy, even though the autopsy doesn't.
Said
Uh,
blunt force trauma. Now
right.
they want to say heart attack. Mm-hmm.
So my question is, who did that autopsy to say heart attack? I mean, it wasn't one done. So
They
who
say
made up
Melissa
that
Sims
narrative?
did, but I think she just wrote the paperwork out just to help him. Like I said, I can bet you 90% that my daddy never went to a crime lab. They kept him over there
Wow.
in Douglas in the morgue until they thought of a story that they were gonna say, but they thought we weren't gonna look
Question.
over it. That's why they just said anything. Because they
Right.
thought we weren't gonna look over it. But they had that wrong.
Right.
I called a while back when I first started looking. I had called the medical exam office, and I had spoke to Ronnie Bryan myself, and
Mhm.
I asked him because I had did the open records request since he supposedly was in the room when they did the autopsy, and I asked him, I was like, you didn't see anything strange
Mhm.
while she was doing my grandfather's autopsy? And he was like, that's not something that he could answer. He was like, that's something I would have to ask the doctors, and she performed the autopsy.
Oh,
So,
that caused because my daddy never went up there. That's why he said that.
and that was Doctor. I mean, not Doctor, but Rodney
Rodney
Bryant.
Bryan, he told
Yeah,
me, I spoke to him myself.
and you guys know who that is. He was the
Mm-hmm.
one who told the truth about the organs of Kendra Johnson,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
only to recant his statement later. Yeah, we don't do recanted statements.
No.
We don't
What
do
what was what time did they say that they discovered his body?
Mr.
Somewhere
Williams.
between 3:15, 3:30, he said he called 911.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
in the morning or the afternoon?
Afternoon.
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 Afternoon, 3:15 and 3:30.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Now I don't know why this
He
woman.
ended not the employer, but the landowner who found him. He ended the call with 911 to answer the call from the fire department. His chief, he ended the call. The
And
person that talked to him.
the landowner, that's Tiffany's real dad. Jamie Hershey is her stepdad, but the landowner is Tiffany's real dad.
And
Wow.
what time the coroner was called?
Bring
1656, which is 456.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
4:56.
Over an hour later, which is crazy work. All right, so let's take a look at something real quick. Right now, what we're looking at is the autopsy for Jimmy Lee Williams Sr. Again, it was done by Melissa Stanley-Sims. And it says that he died of blunt force trauma. So I'm just trying to figure out how they could insert a heart attack later down the road when their narrative starts to crumble
Yep.
and just get away with it. They can do all this stuff and get away with it. It's
Yes,
No,
crazy.
they ain't gonna get away with this.
I know
No.
that's right.
Mm-mm.
he
No,
told
they ain't gonna get away with this. Mm-mm.
the detective. He told me, he say, he believed my grandfather had. Well, he said he himself believed my grandfather had a heart attack because he realized he was up under the wheel and he was struggling to get from up under there, and that's what caused his heart attack, and that's what caused the burns on his hand.
If you up on a tire, it ain't gonna burn your hand.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
He just got to me. He just got too many. He got too many scrapes and stuff going on with his entire body for
Mm-hmm.
for,
Mm-hmm.
for him to fall on grass and dirt and mud and get ran over just the leg part. So where are all these other
Yep.
marks coming from?
Mm-hmm.
All
Same
over
thing
his
with
body.
same
Same
thing
thing
with
as KJ. Same
mm-hmm.
thing.
Yep. Hold on. Hold on a second. Guys, you can keep talking. It's just I don't know. Who was raising noise at that time that they changed that's what I wanted to know. Who was calling out their BS when they started to steer the narrative from the original accident, tire, penning to heart attack? Was it someone particular in your family? Was it you, Jimmy Jr., or who was it? Because I know the scenario was still a child.
Yeah. I'm the
It,
one said that he was killed. Because
okay.
I just had that feeling. I knew I had that feeling. I knew it.
And at
Just
that
because of
time,
what happened with me, and I
hmm
knew that was Jamie Hurst driving that car that chased me. I knew that for a fact. Mm-hmm.
so another thing that I noticed, first of all, I will notate that Mr. Uh, William Sr. had hypertension and diabetes. That was the only health issues that he was having. Neither one is going to instantly like kill you or unalive you. Something else that was noted on the autopsy was that there was a right conjunctival petechiae. I can't say it,
Pete
but
Treke,
yeah,
Pediatric.
PDHE, yeah,
and that I
which is
think that's from either being strangled or suffocated.
right. So
Mm-hmm.
what did they say caused that? Because there was
They
nothing
didn't
pinning
say.
his
They
head.
never said. They never said.
Hmm. Let me look up some things that would cause that. It has to be strangling. Let me see. So there are ruptures of the blood vessels in the eyes, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm trying to figure out what normally causes this.
Less oxygen to the brain.
But there was no. I mean, yeah, his leg was pinned, but it was basically by his stomach.
Yeah, he still would have been with the way his leg was up there. He still would have been able to breathe if that tire ran over.
I agree.
He
I agree.
still would have been able to breathe. The way they got it, the way they put it back out there. Yeah.
Hold
Mm-hmm.
on. Eye hemorrhaging. I'm looking this up as we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Investigation. Yeah.
Pressure built up in blood vessels. Compression. Compression is one. Strangulation. Strangulation
Yep.
causes that in the eyes. Chest
Yep.
compression. Well, we know that wasn't it because the guy that called the 911 was only trying to do CPR with one hand.
I'm
And
saying he say he did that. If you touch somebody and they cold, you
hmm
already know they dead. Why you gonna try to do CPR?
in order for him to be a volunteer firefighter, he could have been supposed to been CPR certified, so he knew he was already dead. That was
But
just
you can't do CPR with one hand and call with the other one.
mm-mm.
hmm And then it also says being pinned or crushed. But however, being pinned or crushed is really being all the way pinned and really
All
being
the way.
all the way crushed, not something
Mm-hmm.
just leaning against your leg.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
another cause would be smothercation,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
smothering. So what it does is pressure blocks blood flow out of the head, and there was
Yep.
nothing in those photos that would have blocked blood flow to his head, not that I could see.
Hmm.
And then the blood pressures burst. Interesting. Also can be caused by intense coughing, vomiting, seizures, heavy straining. None of that we have seen is present
Mhm.
when we're reading the autopsy or looking at the photos from Mr. Jimmy Sr. All right. Blunt force trauma impact to the chest or neck though. And there was no impact to the chest or neck on
No.
Mr.
And the
Senior.
autopsy, it said he had broken ribs and all that. If that ran over here, that would have busted his stomach wide open. That cracker would have. It would have been guts and blood everywhere.
Right. Wow. Hmm. Let me see. What stands out in this case also was it was only in one eye. It wasn't in two eyes.
Yeah.
Why
Mm-hmm.
was it only in one eye?
Mm-hmm.
That don't make sense either. Hmm. Because that what that generally means is that it means that the pressure or trauma was localized. So what do you guys think that would cause that in just one eye? Drop it in the comments. Jay, come on, what you think, nephew? What kind of pressure can cause just the blood pressure? I mean, not the blood vessels to burst in just one eye and not in two, especially when the pressure is not nowhere near the head or the chest or anything like that. Why is it just one eye and not both?
That one eye had to get hit
There you
specifically.
go.
Specifically, that one eye.
Wow. Rib fractures, pelvic separation, femur fracture.
None of that.
Okay. Wow. This is crazy. So basically, the broken blood vessels are most common to be in relation to strangulation, compression, and crushing injuries. But again, in the photo, he's just pent. He's not crushed. There's no compression of his chest or anything like nothing blocking the blood flow. In my opinion, I'm not a medical professionals or forensic science or anything like that but in my opinion, and there's no strangulation. Wow. That's all I have to say about that. That's crazy, but we're going to dig more into this. What do you think that your next steps are going to be?
Just keep
Have you
going. Just seeing whatever we can dig up or whatever.
have you
Try to
considered
get the ball on the road.
okay. Have you considered doing a petition or anything like that? Hey
Yeah.
Archangel. Hey Fluffy.
You know what I hate?
What?
I hate that. I hate they have legal immunity
Okay. Explain that.
because a lot of things that they do uh be set up for potential lawsuits,
Hmm.
but it's be hard to face them because it basically be a bunch of hurdles due to
Right.
the government sovereign immunity.
Yeah. Sovereign immunity is something. GBI has sovereign immunity, by the way. So they
Exactly.
can't be directly sued. They can't be
You
directly sued.
you can, but it's a bunch of hurdles.
Well, there's only two ways you can directly sue them. That's what I was trying to get
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
They would have to allow you to. They would have to waive their sovereign immunity, or Congress.
right.
Congress will have to step in and waive sovereign immunity. There's no other way around it. I couldn't find a way. Now I'm not an attorney, but
Congress.
based off, you say it's more ways that you can do it.
No, I'm searching some stuff right now.
All right. So based off my research, it was only two ways. They would have to waive it. You have to actually sue the individuals that you think are liable for the demise of your loved one. You can't sue the GBI because it's a state entity. Does that make sense?
Right.
So they encourage you to sue like the medical examiner, anybody that's in connection with the autopsy. But the the GBI is like suing the state, and they don't allow that. The only way that you can, and from my research, and I'm not an attorney, it could be another way around it, is if they waive sovereign immunity, or if you go over their head, and Congress does. I could not find another way. But again, Auntie Leah ain't no attorney. So,
That's why a lot of people hire private investigators too.
right. So I'm gonna give you guys something to do. Scenario, because I know Jimmy Lee Jr. It looked like he ain't trying to get on no computer. Let's start a petition first.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's start a petition to either reopen the case or appoint a special investigator. And also, nephew has an awesome idea. Maybe start a GoFundMe so you guys can hire a private investigator. Now, let me say this: if you do a GoFundMe and we donate, you got to do with that money. You got to do exactly what you said you're gonna do, which is hire the private investigator. Okay, he will or she will be able to go in and get some things that you're not even able to get. So start with your family, maybe do a collection. If that doesn't work, then we can take it online. I can share it. All of us can share it. And whoever can donate, fine. Whoever can't donate, just pray for it. But it's two things I want you guys to do by the time the next live that we in the next update that we have on Jimmy Williams is to start the petition. You writing this down, Shanaria?
Yes, ma'am. I'm on my iPad.
Okay. And consider doing a GoFundMe. Research how much a private investigator
Yeah,
costs first.
that's what I was gonna say. And then once they tell you the amount, once you start the GoFundMe, you can
Mm-hmm.
put that as the total amount that you're trying to reach on the goal, and just send it all over, man. Every
Yep.
dollar count. Every dollar counts.
Right.
Mhm.
So let's start there. So you got some homework to do. And me and Jay got a lot of homework to do. We
Yep.
ain't out the hook either. Because it's time for us to start digging, digging, digging. I mean, I dig on the surface and I haven't found anything yet. But it could be because I don't have a lot to,
Go off
to,
for.
right. And I need more. You know, I need records. I got a lot of statements like from EMS, but I don't have like any witness statements because there are no witnesses. But I would like to have a statement from the person that found him.
I sent them over to you.
They
I don't.
ain't. They probably ain't gonna never talk to you,
No, I
cause
know.
because he know he had something to do with it too.
Right. I want phone records. I don't know how to read
They.
phone records.
I don't think they even pulled phone records. I don't even think they even really investigated my grandfather case. They just
They
They
didn't.
didn't.
They
said it was
called
an
it. They
accident.
called it no foul play. Like when they wrote the story up, they said no foul play suspected from the
Yep.
beginning.
Yep. So you guys think that you can do that?
Yeah.
Those two things?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys have anything else for us tonight? Oh, but we got homework to do.
Mm-hmm.
We
You
all
guys
got
have your
homework to
homework?
do.
Yep. You guys
Yeah.
got your homework. We got our homework.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
who was the who do y'all know who the first officer or detective that was on the scene?
I have the narrative
Jamie
report.
Hersey.
Are you? Oh, he was the first one.
And
Mm-hmm.
and Jamie Hersey is the stepfather of the people that tried to unalive
Yep.
Jimmy Jr. the
Yep.
day before.
Yep.
Crazy work. We do have what is the incident report? Why is the incident report just 2 pages? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's crazy. Wrong for them. Yeah,
They
they tried to prove his
they
employees were wrong for them.
at first it was a 2-page incident report. Then when I went to the sheriff's department, he typed up some more stuff and added on there, and it was a 4-page, I think.
So you have Sergeant Cody Phillips and you got Jamie Hersey.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the only officers that showed up. Really?
No, there was another person out there as well. He just not on. They just don't have him list. He told me himself he was out. He told me it looked like a very bad freak accident. That's what he told me. He was out there as well, but I don't know why they didn't get a statement from him.
Yeah. They don't have a they actually don't have a statement from Jeremy D. Anderson. They
Mm-mm.
just have one from Jamie Hersey.
I spoke to him as well when I went to the sheriff's department. Yeah, like he didn't remember. He was like he had to go speak to. At first, he came out was like he had to go dig up some files, see if he could find the files, and then he came back and then he was like, "Oh, I remember I was a responding deputy at the time. Let me go speak to the detective that was on the scene at the time." Then he came back, and then I had already knew he had went back there and talked to the detective.
Wow. Well, guys, we do have, you got your homework. We got ours. I don't want to hold you guys anymore.
Mhm.
People on the live, stay on the live. We got some videos to kind of just look at real quick. But let's read. How long do you think did it take you to create that stuff? It doesn't really take that long to do a petition, and it doesn't really. I've never did a GoFundMe, but I would suggest that you try to collect as much as from your family, and as well, so that you can show a effort, to the public, and then post your GoFundMe, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But again, you want before you do that, you want to research, and they are normally paid by the hour, right, Archangel? And then you want to kind of, go over the case with them, and they'll give you like a retainer fee, and that's what you need, the retainer, to retain the private investigator. And let's regroup. Let me know when you have did all of that. Keep me posted on that, and Jay and I will start, digging in a little farther. But like I said, I don't have a gang of paperwork that I need to be able to
Shine a light on it.
shine. No, I can shine a light on what happened to
Yeah.
him, but to actually find stuff, I need something to investigate. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you need the private investigator
Yeah.
for. All right, all
Mm.
right.
Yes.
Anything else you guys want to go over tonight,
Um.
or you
I,
want to wait till next live?
we can wait till the next slide. That's fine.
I
Oh,
have both of y'all on my Facebook, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Both of y'all send me a message so I can have it at the top of my thing. I'll talk to y'all about something.
Okay, all right. Okay.
all right. Well, we appreciate y'all coming tonight. We hope to see you soon. Once you get that created, come back. We're gonna get back on live so we can promote it and get this
Yeah.
ball running for you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you again for coming tonight, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace and love to both of y'all. And again,
Yeah,
we are sorry
appreciate
for your
y'all.
loss. You
Yeah.
as
Thank.
well. Thank you for trusting
Mm-hmm.
us.
Justice for
Uh-huh.
Simmons Williams.
Yes, sir.
See
All
ya.
right, Jay.
Peace and love.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. What a sad story. Mickey, you been Fluffy, you been a member for a month. Salute, salute, salute. I love you for always supporting the family. Every member on here, everybody that sends a super chat, cash app, or whatever, we appreciate y'all because y'all support us to help us continue with the content. Now, what I want to do, and it's because we found some footage in the Kendrick Johnson case that I wanted to just look at real quick. Basically, let me remove this from the stage. It is the day of his discovery, and it's some strange behavior going on, ain't it, nephew?
Mm-hmm.
Strange behavior, and I'm trying to figure out what is going down. And then I'm going to get us off live. Hope it doesn't take this long. I know we all have to work tomorrow. Some of us have to work. We don't have the luxury of collecting donations and living off them. So some of us do have to work tonight, and we're going to keep going regardless of what is the attack on this platform that has made me lose like a lot of followers, not both YouTube and Facebook actually, and subscriptions. Now my subscriptions on Facebook are only 99 cents. So to lose, because I am not trying to rob nobody, you feel me? But yeah, all of that, it's just crazy work. But whatever, is what it is. Let me go pull up the first video. They're not that long, but it's some very, very strange behavior that's going on. Come on, load now. That's buffing floors. I've already did that one. These are ones that I didn't post on YouTube. I mean on Facebook yet. So let's just take a look and see what we got. Share screen, share, and I want to talk about this. This is a day that they found Kendrick. Now we know that this is after they found the body because look at the position of the blue mats. You see the blue mats over there by the door?
Mm-hmm.
Truth Gang. This is the footage of after Kendrick Johnson's body was discovered. The blue mats are down. Who are these people freely walking around in the gym?
Like, who are these people? I don't see no medical equipment. Are they teachers? Are they students? Staff members? And why are y'all just walking around in the gym? Where's law enforcement? Oh, those are GBI agents.
Listen, I was just about to say that. I was about to ask you, do they look like GBI?
Yeah, those are GBI agents. You can tell by the khaki pants and the dark tops. Now, I found out they wear black, navy blue tops and black tops. It depends on what position you are in the GBI. And then there's one in the red. Who is the one in the red?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Who the others?
So, it gets weirder. It gets weirder. Let's keep looking. Who are the ones with the light blue tops and the dark pants?
And who is that right there?
The red top?
The one right there. The white.
Right. It's two of them that have on that type of uniform. With the light shirt and the dark pants, and it just skipped. Why did it skip? Now, that's a lady.
Yeah, that's the lady right there.
Now, that's some type of law enforcement. That's Valdosta. Is that Valdosta? Because I can see her firearm.
Yeah, I was looking at it too.
Behind her. That's some type of law enforcement. Why is law enforcement walking out through here? Making sure the scene is contaminated? I can see her firearm on the right side of her. But what agency is that? I'm guessing Valdosta. Because the other ones were GBI agents.
Anybody in the chat but also know their colors?
It appears that emergency personnel is now on the scene. January 11th, 2013 is when the body of Kendrick Johnson was discovered in an alleged staged play called The Body Discovery.
I said what I said. Alleged staged play. So those are GBI agents just walking back and forth. He got on a white glove.
Theo said he believed the janitors are in the red and blue shirts.
Okay. That makes sense. What about the light blue shirts and the dark pants? Then you got... Okay, so that's GBI.
Mm-hmm.
What about the light blue shirts and the dark pants? Who you guys think that is? Because we know that the GBI was there, Valdosta was there, as well as Lowndes County Sheriff Department. But I don't think the sheriff wears dark pants and light blue shirts. And why is
a white shirt? Is it a white shirt or a towel or something?
No, that's a piece of... He put something on the floor right there. That's white.
Yeah, and then when I was watching it earlier, when they were leaving out, they almost forgot it was right there, and then he bit down and picked it up. What is that?
Like... I don't know. And I want to say that the yellow photo ain't there, but at the end of the day, I can't tell. I do see yellow, and then there's yellow mats, so I can't confirm that as a fact. So I will not say anything that I can't confirm as a fact.
But also the colors are black and gold.
So the 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 light blue tops and the dark pants. We don't know who that is right
Oh
now.
yeah, that can be EMS.
It could be, but I don't see no emergency equipment.
Yeah, the stretcher and all that good stuff is.
Like nothing. Let me see.
One might be the principal. That makes sense.
Could be. Could be school staff. But it's only one red shirt in there. Only one red shirt in there. And we really can't tell the ethnicity or the race of these individuals because it's so blurry. But there's this white sheet of paper that they put down. I don't understand that. Where's the yellow tape? Nothing. Everybody just going back and forth as they please. It's so blurry.
Yeah.
Okay, so he went back and he picked the paper up or whatever that is, whatever white that is.
Oh yeah, forgot about the wrestling. One might be the wrestling coach.
Oh, it's still there. I still see it there. All right, so I got another video.
They say that's coach in the maroon shirt for sure.
Okay. You said that's a coach. Is that Coach Pipelo? That's him. That's who that is. All right, so let's watch the next one. Hold on a second. Let me get it pulled up. And I'm gonna post these on Facebook for y'all to study as well. I just didn't do it tonight. Okay. I didn't do it yet because I wanted us to go over it together. So it's the same incident. Well, same period. It just was right after that. So let me share the screen.
So after that footage.
Yeah. It's the one directly either before or after that one. So let me share that screen. Let's take a look at this one. It still was weird behavior, but it's one gonna blow your mind. It's one that's gonna let you know for a fact that they tampered allegedly with this footage, and can't nobody tell me different. Can y'all see the screen before I hit play? Yes. Okay, let me blow it up. Same situation
This
going
is the
on.
day that Kendrick Johnson's body was found at Lowndes High School Dot. Where is the footage of the body discovery?
Now, you wasn't supposed to pronounce the period, but whatever, voiceover. So this is the same camera. I still don't know who this agency is. It has to be Valdosta. Where is Lowndes County Sheriff? I haven't seen the sheriff yet. Have you guys seen the sheriff? Again. Go ahead.
He was showing you how to pronounce it. Peep. It's called man. Peep. Like you like peep low.
Oh yeah, Pipelo. Okay.
You know what? That's a good question from Hot Rod Jr. He said, "Help me understand how/why purpose of KJ carrying the yellow folder for several hours that day." That is kind of weird because you got different blocks, you don't have different folders.
Kendrick, he didn't have a locker.
So he could carry everything.
Right. I read that.
Did he carry everything in that one folder, all the subjects?
I suppose so.
That mean that photo would have been thicker than it was.
Yep. Guys, I need my detectives to figure out who wears a light blue top with dark pants. What agency is that? We got to figure that out because they all over the gym. Unless it's a different sector of the GBI, which is possible. Because they have different uniforms. He looks African American.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Light blue top. Dark bottoms. Gotta be Valdosta. Oh no, somebody said Valdosta was blue and black and gold. So I have no idea what agency that is. Like I said, it could be another sector of the GBI. Somebody over there with a dark top a white top, light blue tops. Why is this footage like this? But this next piece of footage is gonna blow your mind. What happened to this camera within that space of time? This is gonna be the same camera. He looked like he got on a white top.
Mm-hmm.
Just weird. And guys, again, I'm going to post it so you guys can study it yourselves. This dude looks huge. And we can say that he's African American, but we don't know their color. The camera could just be making them look like that. This thing has definitely been heavily, because all of them look the same, to be honest with you. Look like she got some long braids, but again, we can't confirm that as a fact. I know his head is bald at the top. I can tell you that. All right, so this is the same camera view. What I'm about to show you is the same camera view, same camera. This is crazy work because I think this is the moment leading up to them going over there to pull down the mats. Keep in mind, now Auntie may be wrong. That's why we're here together. And the name of this video is what happened to the damn camera. Can you guys see it still? Nope. Let me see. All right, let me reshare the screen. Stop share and share. What happened to the camera? Y'all look at the same. If this ain't the same camera, somebody come hit me. I swear to God, this is the same camera. Now, what's wrong with this footage? Why is the other one half clear? And this is all distorted. This is the same camera because there's a basketball goal. Same basketball goal. What the hell?
What the heck is going on with this motherfucker?
Exactly. You cannot tell me. See, the blue mats are not there, so this is before they pulled down the mats. You cannot tell me that they didn't tamper with this footage. This is the same camera.
That's so. Look at the floor.
Everything's distorted. This is right before they discovered his body. So y'all gonna just do the camera like this so it deliberately won't even be even blurry footage of them going to pull down the mats.
That's man.
Ain't this wild, guys?
Look at that though, man. That is crazy.
Look at the camera. This the same day, same time frame. But they want us to believe that this footage is not tampered with. I need one of y'all defenders, one of you guys who think it's an accident, to come on the live right now. I know y'all in the bushes, and please tell me why this same camera, because you can look at the same basketball goal, is this completely distorted. So you think that it's Kai TV said that there's man? I don't know. It could be. He said this may be what the night before. You know, you could be right, Kai. You know that we don't have no. But at the end of the day, still the footage is still worse than what it was. Is it not? Yes. He said that those are mats. It could be. So this could be the night before. But because we don't have any dates or times, we just all over the place. I know those mats are not down, and I don't see as many blue mats. I see a lot of yellow mats. So that's how. So they mats stretch all the way across the gym. Do you see how wide that is? You think so? You think that's color guard? I don't know, guys. What do you all think? All I know is the footage not worse than it was. What do you think? Is the view not worse than it was, Jay?
That's on terrible. Oh, I see. It look, it got some mats right there.
I can't confirm or deny. I swear to God, I can't.
I see some blue that was just like it was getting fanned out. I just seen some blue.
Some blue. I did see blue. That's what that was. Is that a color guard flag?
It looked like it.
But this footage is still 10 times worse than the other one.
Yeah, this is incredibly blurry. It just hurt my eyes watching.
Why is that though? It's the same camera.
Yeah, everybody's saying there was flats, color guards, stuff like that.
Okay, good.
I
So
know I see a lot of them.
so the black and the white are mats that span all the way across the gym like that? Or is that a tarp? Because I remember in the FBI report said that they put a tarp down.
I was in marching band, and those are the flats, the color guard uses.
Okay. So is the black is that the tarp that they was talking about? And that look, I see the flash clearly now. But still, the people in this in the footage view is still 50% worse than it was on the day of the body discovery. How does a camera do that? How does a camera do that? Does anybody know? Does it do it by itself or is it manipulation? What do you guys think? So that's good that we know that this is the night before. I wonder if I'm going to see the wrestlers come in there and practice like the color guard said. You said, Eda May, you said, is it because they're moving fast? No, I'm talking about everything on here. All right, I'll give you an example. Hold on a second. Everything in the background. Just look in the background. To me, everything on this video
it's two times worse.
It's like 2 times worse than the other.
It is. As far as the blurriness, it is.
Even the color changes. This video versus the other one. Hold on a second. I'll show you. Even the color of the video changes. All of it's weird. This stuff has been manipulated. Hold on a second. Let me get back to another one. Stop sharing. Share. It's so good to have somebody here that goes to the school. All right, so look at the color of the back wall. Oh, shoot. Let me rewind it a little bit. All of it's worse.
Every single part of it.
Now, even
the Keisha say, let me in the chat. I'll tell you why.
Are you not in the chat? Oh, you want me to drop the link? You want to come up here? Come on up here. Because Auntie needs some help tonight, and I've never said that we can do it alone. We got to do this together, y'all. And whoever leaves the truth game, bye, because more truth games coming.
TV.
Anybody can hit the lead.
This is why I don't understand is that those weren't kids.
There's Tay. Is that the Tay that was up in the chat the other day?
Tay, are you? The split is to make the quality look poor because they're trying to blur out all the underage kids out. But what about the footage? Well,
the background, the whole color's different. Kai.
they blew out them EMS workers and everything else.
One of the videos has a blue tint, and the other one has I can't even explain it. So we have one up. This one has a blue tint. You see how the background is like blue?
This is the day that Kendrick Johnson's body was found at Loans.
You see how the back is blue?
Where is the footage of the body discovery?
Now I may be wrong. So that's a blue tinted look. What do you guys think caused that? Lakeisha, I dropped the link, babe. You need it again, just hit it. You're gonna have to come to YouTube and hit it, Lakeisha. Come to YouTube.
She said you don't see it. You don't probably have to come to YouTube.
You gotta come to YouTube, dear.
It won't let you click on Facebook?
Nope.
You think it once you click on it, they'll take it to a different tab and be able to go on it from StreamYard.
Come to
Lakeisha, you got a YouTube?
I think she came up on the panel before. Lakeisha, come to YouTube. I just posted. She can't see that. Let me see if I can. I could never find it on YouTube. I mean on Facebook. But I'll try. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can drop the link and you see it.
Why is lacking?
Because I have a lot of tabs open. I just put it in the YouTube on Facebook. Why? Wait a minute now. I think it's an echo.
Yeah, that's how.
Because I had it open. I opened up Facebook. There we go. Is it still there? Or did it disappear? The lighting causes the blue tint. Okay, so different times of day, you think so? Because the color guard was in the evening and this is the morning time. The body discovery is the morning time. Darlene, you think that's it? Lakeisha, I did drop it in the Facebook. Kai says, I would be curious to see what the camera footage looks like on the days before the incident and the days afterwards to see if the quality is the same. Because if the camera is just blurry like that all the time, then it defeats the purpose of even having a camera there if it's not going to show anything in clear vision. I agree. Anybody can hit the link, by the way. Hey, Dion. Anybody that wants to come up into the to the panel and give your thoughts on what we're looking at, anybody can hit the link. Now, I do agree that it's 2 different times of days, so that could be the reason why. But this video is a lot clearer, and this is not even clear. Then the other one with the color guard. Let's be real. This one is total garbage. We'll go back to it. This one's a little clear. All right.
Just a tad.
Right, we could make out some things. In the color guard, I couldn't barely make out anything.
That hurt my damn eyes trying to look at it.
Right, now let's look at the color guard. Again, anybody can come up. Anybody can share their thoughts. And also, we can all be wrong about things. And it's okay. I can be wrong. Jay can be wrong. You guys can be wrong. It's okay. It's no reason to stop. Just because. Jackie Kendrick Johnson's not gonna come over here, Dion. She's blocked us. But hey, guys. Anybody. Okay, so Anonymous says, I have seen all types of videos of this school on January 10th at Lowndes High School. Everything is blurry. This is cover up. I agree. That's why it's blurred out. I even saw a photo of later that night, like around 11 p.m. or after midnight, were like on the outside, blurry. True. Looked like a parking lot full of cars and vehicles. Looked like KJ was running away from a group of people, kids, whomever. I've never seen that one. But everything was so blurry, very blurry, I couldn't make out anything. But even at night, I can tell you this, those videos at Lowndes County, yes, we do want justice, baby. And you are always welcome here. All of them. They should be locked up just based off of that. Everybody's kids in danger. With those cameras, you can't see nothing. Even on the outside. Darlene, the area I live in has brought in a lot of outsiders due to gentrification, so it's almost foreign to me now. It's definitely not the same place I grew up with. I don't even think KJ was killed during the day. He could have been killed at night or after midnight. It's possible. We've had that scenario come up. I've ran that through my mind before. Like, was he just kidnapped and bound and kept somewhere? Because remember, I posted that he had some markings around his wrist. You guys remember that from months ago? I might have to bring that back up and repost the photos. It looks like there was something around his wrist. So, absolutely. Archangel says, let's get really clear. It is lit up by indoor lighting, so why any shadow effect at all? It should not make a difference what time of day. It will also have the same indoor. And I agree, because there's no windows. I agree. There's no reason for the lightings to be different from the same camera. I agree with you 1000%. Dion says whether she blocked us or not, we all have the right to fight for justice because it could be any kid and any one of our kids. Please believe that. Where'd Lakeisha go? Lakeisha, you coming? Anybody else want to come up on the panel to say anything, to offer any explanation of what we're looking at? I mean, look at this footage. It's not the same as the other one. Look how distorted it is.
That's what I mean. You know how you go to the eye doctor and they got looking at the thing and they change it up, see what's gonna look.
Listen, to me, even the basketball goal looks more distorted. I'll post them on Facebook, guys, and on YouTube. Y'all go study them. I got a lot more footage to get through. But this definitely is more blurry than the other ones, where we can see the GBI agents and all them walking through the gym. We can't see none of these folks. And yeah, I know that they were underage, but why couldn't they do what they did when the kids were playing basketball, which was blur out their face in shoes?
Michelle Burke. You read what Michelle Burke said? Look down now.
All of my phone devices are being messed with really bad, removing my evidence. Wow. I'm sorry that you are going through that. We got you on the channel on Saturday, though, Michelle. Anonymous says they could have kidnapped him and kept him tied up somewhere. Then the murderers finished the job at night. Possibility. Everybody, we need to say a prayer for Michelle Birch. We got her coming up on this Saturday. She will come up to tell her story. It's pretty effed up. I agree. FBI failed work. 100% Dion. Peacefully. Didn't a color guard supposed to have gotten hurt? I wonder if we're going to be able to see that. Probably not. Because neither one of these cameras are facing towards bleachers, not the ones that we have right now. Now, I'm still going through footage, and I'm posting it little by little as I go, because I can't post these long clips. It won't let me on Facebook. You got a safe storage in your phone or drive? Michelle, she's talking to you. I'm thinking maybe the cameras are worse at night, it seems like, but there's no windows. There's no windows inside of the gym, so I don't know how that explains it. I mean, it could. I'm not a technical person, so, but if there's no windows inside, at least I didn't see any windows inside the gym. There's doors on the outside of the gym. You think that could be, a factor? I'm not 100% sure, guys. That's why we're here to have a conversation. Manyata says, why haven't money been spent for someone to enhance the videos, or it can't be done? I think that maybe they have done it by now. I think they've done it by now. But back then, I don't know. It's excuse after excuse after excuse when it comes to Kendra Johnson. It's diabolical. Same thing. I get changing contrast on my own animation, AI animation. I can totally make a different scene just with shadow and contrast. Yes, these things have been tampered with. Can't nobody tell me different. Yvonne says, I'd send that to someone else's device just to be safe. Okay, talking to Michelle. The family's talking to you, Michelle. Gabriella agrees. Leah, you're doing a great job. Keep going. I appreciate it. Where's Lakeisha? We're waiting on Lakeisha. You said you was going to come up and tell us what was going on. We wanting somebody that's able to help decipher this mess I see. And it is plenty of more mess that I'm going to post. But we only got 6 minutes left. Let me see if I can inbox. Oh, she said it will not only let me get on, it won't even let me comment now. I posted the link on Facebook. I can put it here. Let me put the link. There she is. Somebody just came up.
Who's up?
Key. Salute, Key. How are you?
I am here. Hey, hey. Okay, it would not let me on. Okay, this is my theory on the whole, on why it is so blurry that particular night. What's
Okay.
the one thing that you've shared with us about that particular night? Remember the girl who claimed she had the nosebleed so we can't see it because that's a lie.
Come
That's
on
why we
now.
can't see it.
Come on, preach that.
Because in order for you to, to back up that story, we would have been able to see her running or doing something, cleaning up some blood. That was a lot of blood. And so that to me, that would have been the only reason to blur out that particular moment in time was it would have been a conflict of what her story was.
Come on, wisdom. Come on, wisdom. Keep
And
going.
as a result of that, Key gonna need her junior investigation badge because I've been working.
You've been working.
You're doing an
Congratulations.
awesome job, y'all. You and Jay. I need a badge. I need a junior investigator's badge.
We
Okay.
got you.
We should,
We got you.
what's up? What's up? You trying to join?
Yep, we got you.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
tedious
Thanks, guys.
job, but we got you. Thank you
I
so much
know
for
it is.
coming
Oh,
up.
I'm watching you. I know it is. And I tell you what, your work is so appreciated. Listen, I was sharing with you. Listen, you didn't lose anything. They lost you.
They did, and the Lord has
But guess
blessed
what?
me.
There are more coming. There are more coming to replace that. Because what at this, like you said, you're searching the truth, and you don't need nothing to hinder that.
And nothing but the truth. And I don't care where it leads. I'm not going to with any false narratives at all. If I don't believe
Yeah.
something, I'm gonna say it. Michelle Birch, check your inbox on Facebook.
Absolutely.
All right, dear. Thank you so
Appreciate
much for coming up anytime, babe. Anytime.
All right, guys.
All right. You are
Thank
welcome.
you.
Anybody's welcome on this
Absolutely.
page.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dion. That's my boy. That's the greatest. Michelle Burt said she want to come on.
I know. I dropped a link for you on Facebook, Michelle, and I also put it in your inbox. Thank you, Barbara J. Thank you. Michelle, check your inbox on Facebook. I just gave you the link to come up. Yep, click on that link. She's been wanting to tell her story, and we're gonna get her
All right.
her story out here. When it Dion, I don't know where Black Lives Matter is, but I will tell you my thoughts on Black Lives Matter. If your situation hasn't exploded, they don't want nothing to do with it. When I say paid opposition, they're part of it. They're part of it. If they can't get paid, they're not gonna show up. So much deflecting and gaslighting that's in this world is diabolical.
Michelle Burt said you sent me the YouTube.
Well, that oh my God! You know,
You,
Auntie a little
you,
slow.
you sent her the Astro Live thing, probably.
Hold on, I'm coming. I'm coming with the link. My bad, Michelle. My bad. Yeah, because I remember I had to put my YouTube channel in there to see if I can get Lakeisha to come over here. I know. We're getting close to time. All right,
So
try that.
we need a federal investigator to overlook the whole case. Yeah. We need somebody a high power investigator. That people pick and choose what they use with the donations. They done got thousands of dollars to do a lot of stuff, but
Right. Thank you, Fluffy. I sure hope so. I believe so. But it's gonna take all of us. Is there footage of the basketball game? Haven't got there yet, Connie. I'm trying to work myself through all the footage. And I think the basketball game was in the new gym. They wouldn't even give us that probably footage, but we should have had footage of the whole school if you ask me. For 2 days, we needed footage for the whole school. We don't know what's in the lurking in the crevices and and cracks of that school going on.
mm-hmm.
Diabolical. Matthew James. I've seen lots of clips from the page of Erica, and I too saw the night scene. Yeah, it looks like a blurry parking lot. Plus, it looks like too much covered up. Truth and accountability is what we need now. And most important, togetherness. We need that. I saw a post today that someone threatened Erica probably due to all those photos and images. I heard her gang is out to overtake her. Y'all are doing an awesome job, all of you. And the devils is trying to stop y'all progress. That's all. I would agree. I would agree. Thank you so much, Matthew. We appreciate you. Gabrielle says, well, y'all had a forensic analyst and she disappeared. Has she ever reached back out? Well, No. And she disappeared because I would not publicly go against the things that a certain person was stealing and twisting. And I was thinking about the whole family at that time. I was trying to figure out a way to respectfully bring awareness to that. But when I did,
It backfired.
it backfired on me. There was live being done saying I was jealous and I was this and I was only trying to inform. So she backed out and turned her back because she was like, "You're just okay with misinformation going out." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm not. I just don't know how to say it because I don't want to make the whole, movement look like we're against each other." But it ended up I've been blamed for it anyway, even though I didn't do it. But we're not even gonna go there. Maybe she'll come back around. Yes, God has given Auntie Leah the light within to find the way through any storm. Saint Leah is what she is becoming, an angel in making, fashioned by Thor's hammer. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. I want to let you guys, yes, you can join. Let me drop the link for you.
Oh, there was some on Facebook too. Let me see.
That's Dion.
Yeah, he was on Facebook. He done came to YouTube.
Yeah, you can join. There you go. Hit the link. Hit the link. I want everybody in the comments to pray for our nephew Jay. This morning, he lost his grandmother. So I appreciate you, nephew, being on this panel with us with the loss that you experienced today. But he lost his grandmother. She has went on to glory. She has passed over, and he moved where he is to take care of his grandmother. While we are waiting on other people to join the panel, can you just tell us a little bit about your grandmother, just real quick?
I ended up moving up here to help my dad with her. Only thing that she had going on was she had Alzheimer's. And, she was on a lot of different meds. I really sacrificed my job. I always wanted to move anyway, but I sacrificed my job and come and helping my dad, whatever. And we kept us fighting for 2 years. Some change.
She had Alzheimer's.
I was able to see her yesterday. She wasn't talking. Uh, she wasn't talking. She didn't open her eyes. But the thing that happened with me yesterday was when I went. That was my first time going and seeing her at the nursing home. She raised her hand and did like a wave, and I think that was she was telling me bye.
She was telling you bye. That was her way of telling you bye. Absolutely. Well, I want to say I'm sorry for your loss, and I commend you. I mean, we some strong folk in the truth game. We both we endure a lot, and I want to thank you for being on the panel with me, your crazy auntie tonight, because I don't like being on panels by myself. I appreciate you being here because you didn't have to be here. You didn't have to be here for the family to come, bring another story or update on the story and to keep looking at videos for KJ and keep looking through documents. And like we have endured like backlash and defaming. It's a lot of cruel stuff. Like imagine you just giving it your all to help somebody trying to relieve them of grief, and then for them to just throw you to the wolves, and not only throw you to the wolves, set you on fire. Not only set you on fire, set your whole darn house on fire. You're strong. That's why I guess I'm a little strong as well. You know what I mean?
It's something that I want everybody to understand.
I ain't gonna let you lose tonight, but okay.
We all have death in the family, man. One way or another, we all gonna leave. And one thing that made me realize today is it's just some people that you can't get back.
Right.
You cannot. And I'm gonna name these people.
Okay.
You cannot get another mother.
True.
You cannot get another dad back.
Absolutely.
You cannot get another grandparents back.
Salute.
You can always get a child. You can always get a brother, sister. auntie, but those main people that created that dynamic, you
Yeah,
can't get them back, and you have to cherish them, man. You have
and
to
that's
cherish them.
and you can get other children, but they're not the same
And
children.
they ain't gonna be the same children.
Different personalities, right? Right. Is anybody coming up? Do I need to drop the link again? I did. I put the link in your inbox. I copied and pasted the link. All you gotta do is hit it. You may have to download that the software or go to the web part, but this is the third. I'm gonna put it in there again. That
Once you click on it, it should take you to that link to and take you to the website, and you should be able to get on there. You shouldn't have to download StreamYard to get on there,
true.
but
100%. What happened to what's his name?
Dion, Dion,
Dion, where you go, brother? We waiting on you to come up here so you can spit some wisdom. Dion, I dropped the link. Just hit the StreamYard link, and you're on YouTube, so you should be able to see it.
he's
Kai
back.
TV.
He's back on Facebook, but
No, he should have been over here.
come back, Dion, come back to YouTube and click the link.
Yeah, come back to YouTube and click on the link. Kai TV says the food lady been working overtime these past couple of days, recycling clips over and over like she's done made some kind of revelation or found a break in this case, like y'all haven't already went over the same stuff. She just now acting like she uncovered. It's quite funny to me that she's actively working on this case. Why is it that she doesn't have the same documents and videos that you've been showing? Because I've watermarked my stuff because I was very much tired of my stuff being stolen. Okay, I've even picked up the fact that when she goes live, when she's talking, I can't really see the rest of your comment because it's a very long comment and it won't allow me to read the rest of it. My apologies to you, Kai. And this is me not throwing shade, but you're not the only one that says that.
Hold on, where you stop that? Stop that on there.
I'll put it back up for you.
We'll say Devin. That was the last thing, right?
Yeah, I can't get no longer. He has to break his comments down.
It say I've even picked up the fact that when she goes live, when she's talking, she doesn't speak with any kind of confidence, and it's always tremble of nervousness in her voice.
Well, because I'm a teacher, I'm a natural teacher. My whole job is connected to teaching something. And you can't really speak with confidence, one, if you haven't did the studying yourself and you haven't did the discovering yourself. You can't speak on somebody else, excuse me, even if I stutter, I speak with confidence. On somebody else's work, you can't do that. And you can't be me. You have to be yourself, period. And I've been explaining that today. It's like that because people are trying to be like me or me and using my research. Stop trying to be me. Stop trying to be like me. Do it yourself. Be you. That's the advice.
Especially when everybody highlighting and claiming that they don't need our service and need our help and stuff like that. But it makes no sense if you're gonna say that and then still be um highlighting, trying to
Hey,
sneak in
what's up,
the
bro?
page and stuff.
What up, Dion?
Hey,
Hey,
what's
brother.
going on?
What's going on, Dion?
I've been following y'all content for a while, man, and I appreciate what y'all doing.
We appreciate y'all.
I appreciate it.
We can't do this without y'all.
Yeah, I pray that Miss Johnson can get on one accord with the people that's trying to help. I know how it is. Sometimes the separation be going on. I seen that with other stories. Especially when you talk about Black Lives Matter, and how some of the families want to separate because money's being misused and the shenanigans that go behind it. But I believe you got a pure heart for the getting justice for the boy. So
absolutely,
I hope and pray that y'all can reconcile the situation and unite so we can help get some help. Because it takes.
To be honest with you, I don't have a problem with none of that. We've never was given a chance. We were blocked immediately. And then when
I
our live
understand.
went on, and then we were severely attacked to where I've lost followers. I've been made out to be somebody. I mean, at one point she said we was paid off, and I'm like, what? You know, a lot of accusations, that hurtful things. A lot of nights I cry, and I still do cry about it because I don't
But that's
understand.
my prayer.
But
But that's
thank
my
you,
prayer on the night, though. So
thank you.
we ain't talking about the past. We're just looking towards the
Okay.
future,
Well,
and we shall
did,
overcome.
did Auntie just get openly rebuked by Brother Dion on the platform? But brother, let me tell you something. If I need
Yeah.
to be rebuked, rebuke me. I'm okay with it.
Hey, it's all love, baby. Rebuke is love. You know what I'm saying?
I know
So
that's right.
that's why I hopped on to encourage you because I saw that you said you reached out to her before, but you
Mhm.
went back and talked about the past. So
You had to
I guess
rebuke
my
me.
words went in one ear out the other. But it's all good, love. Keep
No,
doing
I
what you're
just,
doing.
I
And
really
once
Dion,
was.
again, I pray
Dion,
against.
I feel like it's really more. Everybody have different aspects, and
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to black people coming together, that be a lot that causes a diversion because everybody have different outlooks.
Yeah,
When the only thing that would have made everything on one accord is the mindset of everybody want justice for KJ. Bro.
that's it.
Everybody.
And it ain't just black people. That's white
It's
people. That's
definitely yeah.
everybody.
Everybody.
But that was more of the cause of the diversion.
Right.
It wasn't
And what?
everything that was said. It was just put out there just to be saying it. It wasn't. It wasn't there. It was stuff deeper than that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna take the community, man. It's gonna take black people, white people, everybody to come in to get justice for that boy. And
Amen. And
It's a
that's
and it
all
can
lot.
that
take.
matters.
Yeah, that's it. And y'all can say what y'all want to say about President Trump, but I believe he have a national day of prayer coming up where he's opening up to the whole United States to, come to DC. So if y'all gonna have some representation to go down there and even make some awareness of the situation, that'll be a
Hmm.
blessing too. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
A lot of people
Yes.
go against Trump, but he's the only president that I know of that's having a national day of prayer and the whole country is invited. So for your movement to get some highlight,
Hmm.
I know for a fact if you make that effort, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I already see the unity gonna happen. You just got to make the effort.
Right.
Things you ain't never think about. You
I
got to pray
agree.
and believe.
I
Prayer
agree.
works.
And Talia, you want to go hop on the plane, go to DC?
I can drive to DC. You need to get on a plane.
I know DC right around the corner, baby.
I said,
I'm
Hey, shout
I'm
out to Kobe
Midwest.
though.
I can't drive. Shoot.
Midwest.
Matter of
So,
fact, I'm about to Google how far that is driving.
but
Yeah,
no, brother
DC right
Dion,
up the road.
we appreciate your wisdom. You are welcome
Hey
on this
man, I got
panel
a little something.
anytime.
I
And I've
appreciate you.
and I've always said that I can't do this alone. Never tried. Never. And I'm not even gonna fake at it. And we all human. We all gonna make some mistakes. We all
Justice
gonna
for
miss.
KJ.
That's it. So
Justice for
everybody.
KJ.
That's it. So everybody needs to get involved. Everybody are investigators right about now,
It's
in
almost
my
11,
opinion.
11 hour drive for me.
Right. Yep. So
Plane it
we're
is.
Come on, man. You take that ride to meet one of your shorties, man. That ain't nothing, doc.
Shoot. I wouldn't drive that far to go see Beyonce.
man, hey, now behalf, don't y'all come after me, but I said what I said now. I said
Shout out to Auntie Leah, doc. Shout out to
it.
Auntie Leah.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. You know, we gonna get there.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
get
get
there.
there. Everybody needs to get in the lab. That's why I'm posting these videos, the footage every day. I'm posting
And
clips and
y'all tag
clips.
Miss Jackie in it. Y'all tag this in
We
Miss Jackie
blocked.
We're
inbox.
blocked.
We're blocked.
Somebody, I'm not blocked. I was blocked,
You're
but
gonna have to
I'm gonna have to tag it to her.
you have to screen record it. She's not gonna be
Okay.
able to. She can't see our page. She blocked us.
That's right.
So,
But she gonna feel this prayer tonight. Believe that. The family
amen.
gonna know that people on her side for real.
Amen. That's what's up. That's what's up. But we have
Believe that.
held. I believe. I do believe. Because I was praying the other night. Now I'm gonna let everybody go because I know we got to go to work tomorrow. And it was about 3 o'clock in the morning. I was praying, and then when I got to the part where I said, "Lord, they done destroy all the evidence," and I said, "But I know you got a ram in the bush," and I swear to God, the Holy
Yes,
Spirit spoke so loud. He said, "I am the ram in the bush."
that's it.
Y'all, don't let that go over your head. He didn't say you are. He didn't say me. He
It
said
ain't
I
go over our
am.
heads. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he said I am the ram in the bush. I said, well, okay, Lord. Well, let's get it done.
Yes, sir. 2 days ago, he got up so we can get up and make it get done. He did.
Exactly. Yep.
So don't give up on hope, and don't give up on the Johnson family. You know, you got to understand your movement is not the only movement that was, getting under them. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people trying to help, and they don't know who's a scam or not. Just
Right.
remember, Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? You see how they got all that money and it didn't help the families and all. So I
That's what I
understand
said.
where the Johnson family would come from, but it ain't our job to feel any type of wrath or feel bad about the situation. Just pray for the situation. And if we got justice in our heart, keep pushing and aiming for that. You know what I'm saying? It's
You
gonna
know
happen.
what? You know what, my brother? You letting God use you tonight.
I'm just
Let
keeping
him
it
use
real,
you.
baby.
But I'm just
I
saying,
appreciate
God
that.
is real.
Hallelujah.
Right? He's real. So you
You
letting
already
him
know
use you
that.
tonight. But I'm gonna tell you this. You're kind of preaching to the wrong crowd because I've always have said that. You know what I'm saying? My heart has
All right.
always still been peaceful and loving towards. I honestly love that family. His nephew that I gotta keep on the leash. He loves them, but he was hurt. I get it. I am like a forgiving, grace giving person. I'm just
Mhm.
never going to not want that relationship, and that's just how I am.
You ain't gonna want what?
I'm never not going to want that
Okay.
relationship, no matter
Awesome.
what that is done to me or said to me. I'm just a different type of emotional being, made
It's just a
different.
misunderstanding. That's all. It's a misunderstanding.
It may be true. I believe that. I believe that. But guys, I love y'all. You know,
Until the next time.
and you better be here and you better get on this panel because, like I said, anybody can get on this panel. Remember that truth game. Anybody can get on this panel. And it's all about justice for Kendrick Johnson,
That's right.
Stephen L. Johnson, Jimmy Lee Williams, Michelle Birch, and the list goes on and on. We got other stories that we're working on, but you guys already know where my heart is. Because I can't stop talking about who? Kendrick Johnson. No matter what. I can't. He comes up even when I'm on lives about other people.
Charlene funny.
Hey Lee, what happened to his cousin? Didn't they say he had a cousin at the school or something? What happened? Did he
Uh,
ever speak up?
you're
Mm-mm.
talking about Mr.
Hi, K.
Jackson.
Sorry, KJ.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
talking about
KJ
Mr.
cousin.
Jackson.
Yeah, he
Uh,
went.
he lawyered up and he would not tell
Say
what he
nothing.
knew.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
would
he the
tell you,
blood cousin, right?
yes, his name is Carl Jackson, and this
Wow.
is all alleged. Carl, if you're looking, I don't got nothing against you. I've always invited you to have a conversation, not for me to accuse you of anything. Uh, but
Wow.
apparently his mother got a lawyer and he got a lawyer and just wouldn't speak, which is crazy work because our cousins in the black community, our cousins are our siblings. We probably grew up in the same house. So it's
Mm-hmm.
weird behavior for a cousin to not want to
Have
speak up.
justice.
Exactly. I can't even
Maybe
fathom it.
maybe they got paid and threatened and all that.
It could
We,
be.
we talking about the South.
It could be. Like I said, all my cousins grew up in the same household. Them my
Wow.
brothers and sisters. You feel me? But I will say this. There's a connection, I believe, allegedly, to the wrestling team, and Mr. Jackson was on the wrestling team.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same circle of people that keeps coming up in Kendrick Johnson's case. Go down my timeline. I think I might need to go through some old stuff to bring back for the new
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Do that.
To get you guys caught up to speed about what's really going on. And we're learning so much new stuff. Oh my God.
It's been some new names popping up too.
Bruce
Several different times. So
Bruce Brown. I mean, I got,
and right when we mentioned him, that
boy,
joint
I
went
was
straight to
slaughtered.
hell and back.
I
Hey,
swear to
question.
God.
Do y'all believe that was Brandon Bell's real voice when he said they gonna come get him?
Allegedly, I do.
I ain't gonna lie,
Okay.
that don't did sound just like him though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, so words are powerful. The Bible said death and life is in the power of the tongue.
Come
So
on
maybe
now.
he done spoke his old fate.
Yeah.
Somebody was going. In this case, where it has a dark cloud over an entire city,
Mm-hmm.
God can't let it. Especially
That's
when
Georgia.
100 years before, almost 100 years before, or a little over, there was Mary Turner. He ain't gonna keep playing with Valdosta like this. He's not gonna keep playing with Lowndes County like this. He's not gonna
I'm
allow them
talking
to keep
Georgia.
playing. Exactly. On his people's top. He's not gonna keep allowing these injustices to get, swept on the rug. It's going. I believe that the break of the solving of Kendrick Johnson's case is gonna break. It's a stronghold off that whole state.
Well, guess what? Because if Brendan Bell is brave enough to say they gonna come get me, one day it's possible for him to get intoxicated or for him to just admit to his wrongdoing.
He's already did it. He did it multiple times. Every time somebody comes forward with that confession that he has made, Lowndes County discredits that person, locks them up allegedly, and threatens them people allegedly until they recant. So those things have already happened.
No, I'm talking about for it to come out his mouth. I'm saying,
like he comes forward.
Yeah,
well,
him making a confession. It's possible.
It's possible, but he's gonna have to go out of town. Because Lowndes County probably lock him up. I'm trying to say, threaten him and do all that same thing. It's crazy. It's diabolical. But we're going to believe God. That's the only way we're going to win this thing is through faith. Oh, yeah. Because we're fighting against spiritual wickedness in high places.
In high places. Yes, sir. It's a spiritual battle.
So. We got to pull them down. Yep. Most definitely.
That's right.
So I love y'all tonight.
There shall be glory after this.
Hallelujah, glory to God.
Believe that.
You got me wanting step 1, step 2 right now, but I'll wait till I get off camera.
Glory to God's name. Y'all give them praise for
all
the victory.
The time. And y'all.
I'll see y'all to the next time.
Give Dion.
Appreciate you for coming on the panel, man. Hey,
what's up to my new family?
A lot of people don't come on the panel. A lot of people don't come on the panel, so I respect that.
Yeah, true
it takes a community.
It does. Listen,
we keep it truthful over here.
We keep it truthful, and no matter what road it is, and again, y'all, I still don't believe it's Rick Bell. I don't care who don't like it. To me, it don't look like him, and I don't believe it's him. And that's that. That's dead in that conversation. Please, it is what it is. I still love y'all. It is what it is. You ain't got to always agree. Let's agree or disagree. But salute, y'all know we great. Play our anthem, and we out of here. Peace and love.
Truth Gang, put them fists in the chats, baby.
Drop Truth Gang in the chat.
Truth Gang, them fists in the chat, y'all.
Same views.
Love y'all. Good night.
Good night.
It's true.
It's true.
Pain.
Definitely
no matter
painful.
where it led, we still going.
Still going.
Truth Gang.
Truth Gang. We've been hurting, but we still don't break.
Don't break.
Come on now, put fist in the chat.
Feel the weight that it takes.
Hey.
No silence, no fear. We've been carrying pressure.
Carry that. If it's dark, we bring it light. Now it's now, or it's never. Right now.
Truth Gang, we've been standing through the pain and the rain.
Do it all.
Every loss, every tear, yeah, we carry the name.
Say they name.
No matter where it lead, we still stand.
Still stand.
Hey.
10 toes in the fire, this the Truth Gang.
Gang.
We don't move our feelings, we move our facts. Paperwork, timelines, yeah, we double check that. If it don't add up, then we questioning it. If it's hidden in the dark, we addressing it. They want silence, they want fear, they want control. They want narratives push that we don't expose. They lie.
We ain't doing it.
Different, yeah, we cut from truth. We don't water down proof just to make it sound smooth.
Never.
No, we ain't running from nothing but a lie. And when we do run, we running towards the truth. Go time.
Every step heavy, but we still don't fold. Because the truth worth more than gold. Worth more.
Hey.
Truth Gang. We been hurting, but we still don't break.
Don't break, don't break, don't break.
Heavy life.
I love y'all. See y'all later. Probably tomorrow. Peace.
We want the truth. The truth. Nothing but the truth.
They quiet when it matter, but we loud for 'em. Candlelight tears, yeah, we cry for 'em.
Still
still crying. They want to check, try to sell the pain. But we want truth, we want real names. Ain't no healing if the truth heals. No healing, ain't no peace if they slide it. They politic, trying to twist the story. They lie, but we 10 toes, yeah, we fight for it. Stand on it. We done seen cover-ups, we done seen delay. We done seen evidence get pushed away. Pushed out. We done seen families cry with no answers, while the truth get buried under lies and distractions. But we still here and we still pushing forward. Even when they get heavy, we going hard. It's bigger than views, bigger than fame. This about justice, this about names.
Say they names. It's for every mama still crying, still crying. It's for every name they keep high. Say they names. It's for every truth they deny. They lie. We still here, we still rising. We rise. Truth gang, we been hurting, but we still don't break. Don't break, don't break, don't break. Every lie getting heavy. Feel the weight that it takes. That weight.
No silence, no fear. We've been carrying pressure.
Carry that.
If it's dark, we bring it light. Now it's now.
Oh, it's now. Right now.
Truth gang, we've been standing through the pain and the rain.
Do it all.
Every loss, every tear, yeah, we carry the name.
Say they name.
No matter where it lead, we still stand.
Still stand.
10 toes in the fight, it's the truth gang.
Stand down. We want the truth, the truth, and nothing but the truth. Nothing but.
All right, love. I love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.